Christina, Shamara, Camille, Candy, Jada, Aisha, Grenita, Shanaria, and LaShonda, Alicia, Jasmine, Adrian, Frankie, Margot, and Yasmin, Janita, Brittany, Courtney, Shadana, Adelia, Lloyd, Trevor, Dominique, Kristen, Darrell, Taylor, Sharnita, Lena, Angie, Candace, Christina, Portia, Jessica, Sherry, Cecily, Portia, and Taylor, Imani. I am, this is, in praise of you. I thank you for who you are and all that you gave, for the uncertain, critical, quiet criticism and constructive critique. It all inspires. Because you had work to do, came, did not come, suggested an idea, got a hug, and was hurt. That is S.O.L.H.O.T. Christina, Shamara, Camille, Candy, Jada, Aisha, and Grenita. Because at one point in time, I suggested we leave campus to commune. You did. We are here, still standing. Then it was poetry in motion. We cried as we learned together. We danced with each other. We talked and debated politics. We discovered new excuses and rediscovered old habits. You held my baby as I tried. The secret, we learned again, was us. Nobody else could do what we did. No longer in search of that which would make us whole. Within we went, joined by new young girls who took up a smile and called it S.O.L.H.O.T. Noun, verb, adjective, past, and dangling participle, gerund, preposition, adverb, conjunction, modifier. We were present perfect tense. 4 years later. Lena, Angie, Candace, Christina, and Portia. We are still here. Darrell is still here. Trevor is recalled back time and time again with fists in the air. Dominique and Sharnita, reason S.O.L.H.O.T. must continue to grow and change and find new ways. Taylor, Jessica, Sherry, Cecily, Portia, and Taylor, Imani. If I did not move out of my very small office to write, if I did not think our collective swag was as cold as my individual singular self, if I assumed that as the older published professor I knew better and more, if I was that kind of academic person who denied and denigrated low-end scholarship, abstaining virgins, bad bitches, second chances, and absent presences, would we know what we know now? We know when we decide our own education, school becomes irrelevant because learning and teaching become more important. We, flaws and all, healed, hurt, upgraded, and grieving, have decided to come together, time traveled, speaking to and seeing spirits, mountains moved. We overcome giants and created magic. When we, feeling really grown, put our knowledge into action and send our words, ideas, images, and theories into the world, we are doing well and reminding ourselves that, quote, if your friends don't know it, then you don't know it. And if you don't know that, then you don't know nothing. So we make ourselves known. We know how to create ciphers where Roshana and Kiwan are remembered in the same breath. Who else has done that? We know how to translate the meaning of a lip smack and a silent voice. We are not afraid of volume. We are not afraid of volume. We are not afraid of loud black girl volume because we know in this space is our chance to bati dance. So first we juke it, then we jerk it. Then we look to each other and listen now, because as we fully own up to our shine, we also own up to our faults. Because we are not perfect, because we have made mistakes, because we were afraid, because we have disappeared people and we don't want to anymore, because Portia is more talented than Lil Wayne, because Yemaya owns the crown on Shamara's head, because Aisha is actually the next Bell Hooks, but better, because daughters deserve to be better than the people that came before them. The dopest writer scholar now is my point. Because Jada says she will not let me down, because Sherry does try the hardest, because Jessica is human and a queen, because Candy is learning how to let go, because Portia is sincerely in search of that which love is, because Cecily tells us every time, for good and for bad. The last week touched me most. If you aren't the kind of person that says intentionally hurtful things to somebody, just don't do it. And if you are the person at the other end of those words, and I'm not here to tell you what you should do or how to do it, but just do whatever you have to do to love yourself and live. We remember. We, black women, black man, strong, white woman, engaged, single, players and played, straight, queer, curious, younger, older, student, master, teacher, tired, quiet, loud, exhausted, unimpressed, overqualified, and underpaid will not be buried in graves unmarked, because we walk with black girls who have moved to the end of our own rainbows, and sometimes we find it necessary to get a witness of the moment, sometimes plural, those never to be taken for granted moments of shared spaces of being. Some of us come together and fell apart at least nearly 100 times, only to do it all over again, because we have found a hand still reaching out at every beginning and at every end. This is why I do it. Christina, Shamara, Camille, Candy, Jada, Aisha, Granita, Shanaria and LaShonda, Alicia, Jasmine, Adrian, Frankie, Margot and Yasmin, Janita, Brittany, Courtney, Shadana, Adelia, Loy, Trevor, Dominique, Kristen, Darrell, Taylor, Shawnita, Lena, Angie, Candace, Christina, Portia, Jessica, Sherry, Cecily, Portia, and Taylor Imani. I am in praise of you.